At the ripe age of 10, I had no idea how much film as a media meant to me. I didn't grasp that it was an art form with deeper messages. To me, it was just dumb entertainment. Classics like The Godfather or Casablanca would have put my 10-year-old self right to sleep. Around this time, a world was opened up to me. Netflix. Once I had it, I could watch whatever I pleased. From the wealth of media that Netflix has, something stood out to me. Rush Hour, or rather the whole Rush Hour trilogy. I enjoyed them so much, they pretty much watched themselves. Upon first watch, I would only laugh at the slapstick and the dumb jokes, since those were the only things that my clean mind could comprehend.
All right. Hey, Joe! Hey! All right.
As mentioned before, messages also exist in films like these. The messages in the Rush Hour films went right over my head. When I saw the Rush Hour films for the first time, I didn't know how popular they were. I just clicked on them to reward myself after finishing my homework in school. FD Signifier, a video essayist featured in Quality Culture's video on this very topic, noted how he and many youths, as well as adults of the 90s, labeled the film a classic comedy film.
But because it's a movie for black folks that Asians also like, because it's a movie that is not really for white people, a hood classic,
He also acknowledges that what was funny then is problematic now, which also applies to me. I might not laugh at the same things I did when I didn't understand the history that inspired the jokes.
谢谢，谢谢。
Please tell me you speak English. I'm Detective Carter. Do you speak any English? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
When I was 10, I thought the clashing personalities between Tucker and Chan's characters was just surface-level comedy.
Did you just take another damn case on my vacation, man?
Of course not. My superintendent invited us to a club. Big party tonight.
Don't be messing with me, Lee. I will slap you so hard you end up in the Ming Dynasty.
Yeah? Yeah. I'll bitch slap you back to Africa. Oh, you will?
What inspired my choosing of these films was that I had the opportunity to meet Chris Tucker. He was quite relaxed. I remember him bending down to shake my hand with a smile. This juxtaposition with his exaggerated character in the films with how he really is shows how extremely the film's creators leaned into minority stereotypes. The video essay, Rush Hour, An Unexpected Image of Black and Asian Solidarity, pointed out to me that these films were written and directed by white men. Brett Ratner, the director of all three films, tarnished his career because he was an alleged sexual predator. Perhaps the racist premise of the film can be traced back to his twisted ways.
You can look into why he's so disgraced if you want, but otherwise, let's just all agree that the guy's a piece of shit and move on.
The video essay mentioned before tackles the topic that I couldn't grasp as a kid. I learned about the racism between Asians and blacks in the 1990s that inspired the film. I didn't expect the relationship between these groups to be so acrimonious. It's interesting to think that such a dark subject matter is depicted with such vibrance and levity. I take this to be a satirical take on the events and that people are ultimately the same and that we shouldn't take these shallow differences too seriously.